What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is your boy Rio, and if you are new, then welcome to the channel. Now, today we got to talk about it, guys. That boy Cam Newton is catching strays from every which kind of way right now. I mean, if you guys haven't seen his video, okay, he put out a video the other day on his top 10 list when it comes to the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And he failed to put my boy Jalen Hurts on that list, man. And you already know how the Philadelphia Eagle fans are, bro. They ride for theirs, man. They giving this boy pure HE double hockey sticks. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. He kinda lined himself up for it. Now, when it comes to this video that he put out, man, it just went wrong all different types of ways. All right. The first thing is he contradicted himself on that video, which I'm gonna explain later on in the video. And he also not only did not put Jalen Hurts on his top 10 list, but expressed to everybody why he feel like Jalen Hurts does not belong in the top 10. Okay. Now, like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles, boy, they going crazy. They got a whole lot to say. They want him in a bag right now. And they not the only person that got something to say about it. The former NFL Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver himself, Terrell Owens, had a whole lot to say when it comes to Cam Newton and his top 10 list. Okay, now if you guys don't know Terrell Owens, he took it to social media in which he expressed himself on how he feel about Cam Newton and his whole take, in which he said, "You would be judging him if he had all of that and wasn't playing well." I can already see this finna go left field. This is a Skip Bayless type of statement with dreads. Oh my gosh. Don't be mad at Jalen because he's making great decisions. Maybe had you made the decision to jump on that ball, oh my gosh, just maybe, y'all will say anything to go viral. This isn't it, Cam. My gosh, bro. Why did he just do Cam Newton like that? Why did he just? Bro, that is a gut punch. Now look here, we all know about that whole situation of him not jumping on that ball. Okay, I don't care how great he was in the NFL. I don't care how much Cam Newton accomplished in the NFL. Him not jumping on that ball in the Super Bowl will haunt him for the rest of his days. There are so many people that be talking to me, man, when we talking about Cam Newton that say, yeah, he was good, but he ain't jumping that ball though. He ain't jumping that ball though, big guy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like, you know, Cam deserved it a little bit. And I hate it because, like I said, I like Cam, bro. I really do. But that tape that he did, man, it was just, it wasn't it. I ain't even going to hold you. It wasn't it. It kind of confused me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he contradicted himself, like I told y'all earlier in the video. All right? And the reason he contradicted himself is because he went out here and said Justin Herbert don't even deserve to be in the top 10. Right? But then when he come out with his list, he got Justin Herbert in it. Okay, that's number one. Then the second reason is because he said C.J. Stroud was pretty much better than Jaden Daniels, right? But then when you look at his list, he got Jaden Daniels above C.J. Stroud. So he was already, you know, it was already going downhill when he did that. And then the worst thing he could possibly do, not only to leave Jalen Hurts off the list, but he really sat there and explained why he feel like Jalen Hurts should not be or do not deserve to be on that top 10 list. In which the first thing he mentioned was because of the fact that he feel like Jalen Hurts is not elite enough. Okay, he feel like Jalen Hurts doesn't do great things when it comes to games or whatever, or his performance. So he feel like because he's not doing great things, he doesn't deserve to be listed as an elite quarterback. Okay, which, let me tell you something. When you look at that list that he got, there's a couple of people on that list that I could say that doesn't perform at an elite level. But then he went further to say that he felt like he shouldn't be on this list because he got so much talent around him. Now, this is another thing I disagree with, okay? There are so many great quarterbacks or good quarterbacks at that had so much talent around them, okay? Good offenses. When you look at Troy Aikman and the Cowboys, when you look at Peyton Manning and that duo he had, you get what I'm saying? Even when you look at Joe Burrow right now, he has the best duo in the NFL, the duo receivers, in T. Higgins and my boy Jamar Chase. So I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But look, to be honest with y'all, Cam Newton did to himself. I mean, you already know, bro, especially when you talking about somebody who played for the Philadelphia Eagles, their fans are going to defend their honor. All right. And to be honest with you, they not the only ones who defended Jalen Hurts. Ryan Clark went on earlier to speak on how he feel about this whole top 10 list and not having Jalen Hurts on it. Let's take a look at that clip.
Well, I think everybody gets to have their own list, right? But the way I look at a list is, okay, can you go above and beyond the X's and the O's? And Jalen Hurts can do that. Jalen Hurts has become one of the biggest red zone threats in all of football with his legs. He's a guy who can improvise and extend plays. And when you think back to the playoffs, there are huge Jalen Hurts runs. And then now we say, okay, is he a part of winning? Can we win because of him? Are there games that we can point to and say that Jalen Hurts put this team on his back? Jalen Hurts has not only put this team on his back, Jalen Hurts put this team on his back in 2 Super Bowls. Jalen Hurts outdoed and outplayed Patrick Mahomes. And so with that, we're looking at guys like Eli Manning, your dude, right? Yeah. And he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Why is Eli Manning going to be a Hall of Famer? Because he had 2 playoff runs where he beat the best in the game. Yeah. Jalen Hurts have had those sorts of playoff runs on top of being second in MVP voting, on top of being an All-Pro, on top of being a 2-time Pro Bowler. And Cam Newton, who is making or who is saying, okay, this is about being a game changer, only went to the playoffs 4 times in his entire career. And I believe and I agree he was a game changer. Jalen Hurts has been to the playoffs 4 times in 5 years. I think the way that you fit into your team, the way that you lead your team, the way that you ingratiate yourself in that locker room, not only as a big-time player, but a leader, matters.
And clutch and poise under pressure and shows up when the moments are the biggest.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, guys, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, man. Do y'all feel like my boy Cam Newton was out of pocket, out of line? Or do y'all feel like he has a reason for not putting Jalen Hurts on his top 10 list? Drop them down in them comments below. I got to get up out of here. I love you guys. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one. Yeti.